Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. I have come to you today with what causes most of what we are facing on this planet Earth. And most people never take the cognizance of this, something I'm about to talk about today. And it's as simple as everybody knows about it and they did not put their mind to it. And it has caused a lot of death, not even sickness. It has caused a lot into so many people's life, but most people don't know. What I want to talk about today is had to do with what everybody go through every day, and this is some of the things we ourselves invite into our life, but we don't know. I want to start with this January, so that you know. Yes, come in. Most people don't seem to recognize it, and we know it, but we don't take it serious. It had to do with stress. I want to talk about stress. So many people don't know the danger in this stress. A lot of us invite stress into our own life, and we don't know, into our world, and we don't know, into our daily day-to-day activity, but we don't take it serious. What I'm trying to say here is that we attract unnecessary stress into our life. I know you'll be wondering, what do I mean by that? So many things that is not our business, we make it our business. So many businesses that is not we are not supposed to get involved in, we make it our business. When a white man said that, mind your business, you don't know what they are saying. And in Africa, we are so used to what is not our business, we make it our business. A lot of problem we are having today, which is not supposed to be our problem, that is giving us stress. Sometimes it's not even our concern, but we make it our business. Sometimes the white men say some things, maybe probably because we don't understand it. Before you know it, it will end up becoming something else. Maybe because we don't understand the English very well. He said, mind your business. This is 2024. Learn to mind your business. Because we go through so many things in life, and when we now see other people going through the same thing, you now leave your own problem and begin to make other people's problem your problem. It's what I'm trying to say now. It's really giving us problem in Africa, but we don't know. Stress has killed a lot of people, because from stress, another person's problem, you put it on your head, you make it your problem. Before you know it, it will end up becoming high blood pressure. From high blood pressure, we're talking of hypertension. From hypertension, the same thing, the next thing we're talking of what? Might end up in stroke. Because all this stress out there that is not supposed to be our business, we make it our business. A lot of the so-called high blood pressure today, go and ask them very well, why are you in this condition? He will not be able to explain to you. I'm having headache. No problem. Maybe his sister or his brother or his uncle or his friend have a problem that is not supposed to be his business. He or she now make it his business. Before you know it, you'll not be able to sleep. Before you know it, even food you'll not be able to eat. A lot of this thing is giving us headache. Even a lot of these things causes migraine. If you know what migraine means, half of your head will be aching you so serious. Before you know it, you begin to have overheating in the body. These are the things that causes all this BP and all this hypertension and all these sicknesses. You yourself will not know that you are the one that invited it into your life. Learn to mind your business 2024. It has cut a lot of people's life short. A lot of people lost their life through this business that is not supposed to be their business. If you are working, face your work. If you are in business, face your business. If your business partners are giving you unnecessary stress, stay away from that businessman or business friend or business family, because most of them sometimes causes all these things. They know you are allergic to some of these things, and they will deliberately cause it for you, so that you begin to face it, and that is how you now begin to spend unnecessary expenses, and you won't know. Ask some people, why did they have BP? They will not be able to explain, to tell you. Probably they will say, I overwork myself. What kind of what work did you overwork? One of my friends is in the hospital. The daughter of the friend or the wife of the friend is in labor, and they need money. You now carry the issue on your head. You now make another man business your business. I'm not saying it should not help, but be careful and beware. We attract a lot of unnecessary stress into our life, but we don't know. You're listening to me now. This is 2024. White man say mind your business. If you don't know what it means, you can learn it. By doing what? Mind how you interfere into people's affairs. Mind, you see me licking my lips. We are in very chill, cool winter. Everywhere is cold, man. All my lips is drying. I have to force myself out to come and do this video. It's been a while, but I said I have to do it now since 2024 is very fresh. We are in January now. Learn to stay away from other people's business if you want to live long. Learn to stay away from other people issues if you want to live long. Free your mind. Don't begin to carry other people's issue into your mind. The blood in your chest will be that is when you begin to experience heartbeat. Hey, yeah, one of my friends is sick, or the wife is in the labor room, or my brother is this. Especially we in abroad. I don't want a situation whereby I will discourage anybody from sending money home. If you open internet nowadays, we have attracted a lot of unnecessary issues, unnecessary stress. What is not supposed to be our business, we make it our business. White man say mind your business. You don't know what they mean. You should have asked, mind your business. What do you mean and how? It's what I'm telling you now. You don't live in Africa. You live abroad. You have spent over 25 years abroad, and you're building home back home in Africa. I'm not saying it's wrong. That depends on the kind of family you came from. You heard this afternoon, so a woman was saying that a guy was taken to psychiatric hospital in one of these African countries. The money he sent home, 15 years in the UK, the money he's sending home to his brother and the mother to build a house for him. They squashed the money. He said, let me come back home and pay them a surprise visit this December, so that at least that my house that I asked them to build for me, I will furnish it. Then I can have Christmas and New Year with the family in that my house. When he got back home, all of a sudden they just appeared to them. They now saw him. Brother, you didn't tell us you are coming back home. He said, I don't have to tell you before I come to my house. Yeah, I'm back. I only want to surprise you people. And thank you for everything. So my house, let me start the furnishing now. I've seen the picture, I've seen the video, I've seen everything. Take me to the house so that I can furnish it. Then we all the family can have New Year, Christmas and New Year celebration in the house before I go back to the UK. They tell him tomorrow, next tomorrow. Hey brother, we'll go tomorrow. You know how some of them call them. Hey brother, we'll go next tomorrow. Before he knew it, they want to go and invite psychiatric doctors to come and inject him. When he saw the doctors, he was shocked that what is the problem? I'm not sick. Why are you? Why? Before he knew it, they carry him. The doctors probably might think it's really having an issue. So before they know it, they bundle him. Before you know it, he wanted to begin to struggle and argue with them. They injected him. He slept off. It was the next day he woke up in psychiatric hospital. This thing just happened this year. I'm telling you, this December, this January. You live in the UK. You have a document. There are mortgages in the UK. You work and pay. There's a lot of issues that have to do with sending money back home. In Africa, as we speak today, a lot are dead. A lot are already dead. Just because you send money home. You live in another country for 20 years. Okay, let me send money home so that at least my family will build this house for me. Probably you refer to that as retirement home. Right? Which is not wrong anyway. You cannot spend so many years out there and there's nothing at home for you. This guy spent 1 week in psychiatric hospital. It was when they see that this guy, he keep on saying I don't have problem. He keep on telling them, why did you bring me here? In the midst of mad people, man. They now start to want to listen to him. They decided within themselves, I'm talking of the doctors now, want to listen to him. What is the problem? I said, I don't know why they brought me here. And you keep on injecting me with dangerous drugs. I'm from the UK. I asked for my house. All of a sudden, instead of taking my house, the next thing, I saw you guys came in and you injected me, you took me, you brought me here. What for? Do you know I can sue you for this? They now began to beg him. Do you know this guy had to run away from his family? It was his friends in the UK that sent money, ticket for him to come back home. This is somebody that have UK citizenship. He escaped from his own family, his mother and his brothers. His mother that gave birth to him and his brothers. And this thing has been happening for so many years till now. Take care of whoever you are. If you're in the US, take care of the US. If you're in Canada, take care of Canada. If you're in America, if you're in UK, take care of UK. If it's France, anywhere you find yourself outside the country, take care of that place. Anywhere you have peace of mind, it's your home. A lot of people are out of your family, but you don't know that God is trying to save you away from them. But most of us don't know. We believe until we send money home, you now begin to brag about it. You tell your friends and to whom it may concern that I just finished 5-bedroom duplex in my village or in my home or in my state for my family. And those family you think you're doing that for don't even care whether you're alive or not. Immediately you finish the house, all what they be thinking is for you to die there so that they can inherit the house. You are in the cold early in the morning in the frozen ice. What's it called? Snow. You're going to work. All your leg and hand are stiff. In the UK, there are mortgages. You have a document. It will be very easy for you. The company you are working for, if most of you don't know, the company you are working for will be able to stand for you and pay the 10% for you. They will only be deducting it from your salary gradually. Very simple. Probably out of £10,000 you are earning, they will not take more than maybe 100, maybe £50. If let's say you are even taking £2,000, maybe £1,500, no matter the amount you are collecting, whatever the company will deduct from your salary, you will not even feel it. Probably 1%, 1.5% or 2%, and you are leaving the house already. Take care of wherever you live. That's how we attract unnecessary stress into our life. A lot of people now, December has come, New Year has come, they will now begin to send messages to their brother, their sister, whoever is abroad, and they want to buy this, they want to buy that. People at home, we believe that immediately you cross the border of your country, oh, you are in millions of pounds, millions of dollars. Just begin to send it back home. They won't know what you are facing in the chill, cold winter and autumn. Look at, even if it's summer, the sun will be, everywhere will be so hot. Sometimes you feel like walking naked. Unnecessary stress. You are in the UK, mind your business. Okay, this guy now that they did this to now said he will never step his foot into his country again. If he should die, they should bury him in the UK. What is the meaning of that? This story is always on the internet. No day you open, you will hear stories, this kind of stories. Some people even want back home. I'm coming back home, so that you can celebrate my house you built for me. They pick him on the road. Hire killer, go and finish him. So that he will not come home and take it. Any of your family can do that. If your mother and your brother, your mother and your father can squander the money you send to them to build a house for them and for yourself. I've said it before. It's in my previous videos. If you go through them, you will see them. He spent 6 years in the UK, sent money to his father and his mother, built two houses. You for one, me, I will come back home and get married. Then probably I'll go back to my UK or I stay back in my country. When he came, there's nothing. His father and his mother. This is what we are attracting to our life, but we don't know. We are attracting them into our life. If you are in the UK, you are in the US, there are so many mortgages. You want to buy a car, you pay gradually. You want a house, you pay gradually. Everything is there. That is where you live. You cannot be living in the UK for 25 years and say you have built a house in your country, and the day of your retirement, do you know if you live to the date of your retirement in that UK? Do you know how many dead bodies have been sent back home? We attract, we ourselves use in fact, sometimes it annoys me when as we speak. If you still open internet, you will still hear the same irritating story concerning somebody that has been buried alive that has been buried in the house that he sent money for his family to build for him. What's wrong with UK? Why are you living in UK then? Why are you in the US? Why do you struggle to go to Canada when you know that the place is not good for you? You should have stayed back home. We have attracted a lot of these things, and most of them are back home in Africa. Will just stop working. Our brother is in somewhere abroad. He will send money home. Even if he did not send money home now, you see them complaining. You hear them saying all sort of things. We don't know what happened. Maybe one Oyinbo woman or one white woman has kept him away from us. He can't even remember. He don't even remember us. He has stopped sending money home for so long. We don't even know. Maybe he has gotten one woman. Maybe he didn't remember us again. We don't know why. They don't know that they are the one that even caused it. People are beginning to run away from their family nowadays, and I don't blame them. We cause it. We begin to show them that £10, £1,000. If you are sending it to you back home, it's a lot of money. You are the one that attracted it. You give them the attention, and it's truly what they don't know what you went through. They don't know how hard you work. My God, for you to save that £1,000 that you sent to them. In Africa, we don't have winter, no winter, no autumn, no summer. It's all year-round sun. They don't know what we're going through here. Until some of them now come to abroad and now say that, excuse me, is this what you are going through here? They will not be able to tell those at home. They will say, we are enjoying. Oh, everything is okay here. You don't know what you are going through. After you have gone through all this stress, you have gone through all these calamities, you have gone through all this suffering, and you send money back home. All what they be thinking is to eliminate you, so that the house or whatever you are doing at home will become theirs. This thing is common, and you continue with it till date. Can't you learn? A lot of people have become mad abroad, just because family back home are demanding for one thing or the other. I'm not saying you should not send anything home. Send enough that will be enough for them to eat. Work out a mortgage in your country that you are, immediately you have a document, you hand a resident permit, work out a mortgage, and thank God you are working. A mortgage, they will removing some percentage from a salary. It's just 10 years, 10, 20 years, depending on how you can pay it. Before you know it, you are a landlord where any country you are. They are more civilized than us in Africa. They know better. You don't have to be rich to own a house. You don't have to be rich to own a car. Provided you are working and you are a citizen, apply for it. They will give it to you. Now this guy, now that the psychiatric began to inject, now said if he should die, they should bury him in UK. His family should forget about him, because he didn't know where he will start from. We attracted it to ourselves. You see some people taking pictures. Some of them even borrowed. They borrowed those shirts, the shoes, expensive jewelries. They put it on and take pictures and send on Facebook. Those at home, we say, hey, you are enjoying yourself and we are suffering here. Nobody will ever believe African are enjoying. All what you hear them saying in Africa is they are suffering. Until they get abroad, they now see that it's not easy. You don't have a choice. You have to work. In Africa, you don't work. You go to your uncle's house, your brother's house, your sister's house, you will eat. Nowhere to sleep, you must get one of your friend or your brother, somebody family house to sleep. You not sleep outside. We attract unnecessary problem to ourselves, unnecessary stress. Now when you are stressed up, it goes into your head. It leads to dementia. It leads to so many sicknesses that I've mentioned before. It leads to so many. Some people become mad out of stress. You won't know. Some people become depressed because you don't make your business. Even abroad that we are, some people will leave their own problem and begin to talk about other people's problem, which is not supposed to be a problem. You are attracting stress into your life, and the beginning of this BP, the dementia, the depression, you name it, it begins with stress. When you overstress, all these things come in. It now began to manifest in your body. It has caused untimely death to so many people, but they don't know. This is January. You have to be very careful. Anywhere you are abroad, please don't think of. You can send money back home. They are not suffering at home. Let me tell you the fact. They are not suffering. They lack nothing. That's why I keep on using Nigeria as an example. Palm oil in the UK is 20,000 naira. In the US is 20,000 naira. In Morocco is 14,000 naira. Palm oil 1.5 liter. In Nigeria, when they buy 2,000 naira, they say Nigeria is crazy. Or everything is expensive in Nigeria. A bag of rice in Morocco here, in Morocco, is about 100,000 naira. Nigeria, they buy 50,000, they are making noise. In the UK, how much is a bag of rice? You don't even see the bag. They began to put it in 5 liter, 2 liter, 1 liter. I mean, one liter. I think is it liter? Kg, 5 kg, 1 kg, 3 kg. Because if they put the 50 kg there, nobody will be able to afford it. But in Nigeria, they don't buy 5 kg. What they want to buy is 50 kg and keep it at home, begin to eat it. We are enjoying ourselves. Food in Nigeria till tomorrow is 650. It's too expensive for Nigerians. In the UK, it's over 2,000. It's over £2. In the US, it's $3.09. That's about 4,000 naira Nigerian money. I want to use Nigeria because I'm so conversant with that country. They don't know that in abroad you have to be ready to live in abroad. In Africa, everything is almost free. Until they now live abroad and they now live in Africa, now come to abroad and now see that, man, you have to be on your toe 24/7. Otherwise, even food you'll not be able to eat. When they now come, they will not be able to tell those at home that it's not easy abroad. We have to work to eat. Nothing is free. That is how we attract unnecessary things to ourselves. This is 2024. Excuse me. Set your brain. How do you call it? Put back your brain to factory setting. Don't attract unnecessary stress into your life. Otherwise, it has cut a lot of people's life. It has cut their life short. Some people are untimely death. Do you know how many people hypertension has killed? High blood pressure, they couldn't, before they take into the hospital, the body is so overheat, the blood is rushing. Why? What are you looking for? What's the problem? Before you know it, they tell you he's depressed. He will now begin to walk on the road, walking like a madman. What is the problem? What are you looking for? Because of food that you eat? Or because of what? You want to buy a car, build a house? You are in abroad. It's very simple. You have a document. Go and arrange for your mortgage. Leave those at home. Anything you think you can send to them, send it to them. Let them continue to live their life. Anyone you think you can bring abroad, bring the person abroad. Let them come and see what we are facing abroad. Everything is so cheap in Africa that you see them rushing abroad, rushing as if there's a war in Africa that is driving them away. No. They are seeing us in abroad as if we are the only one enjoying everything. When they now come and say that life is not bed of roses, they will now calm down. Then they will now be blaming you. Why not tell me, say this is what you are facing here? We are not facing anything here. That is the reality of life. In abroad, you work before you eat. In Africa, there's a farm everywhere at the back of your house. You plug anything you eat. You don't even have money. Nobody will even know because you are eating. Any house you enter, friend, brother, uncle, brother house, you will eat. But in abroad, you have to call before you go to that house. If you tell you don't come, you are not coming. Learn to mind your business. Any country you are, please take care of that country. And then mind your business. As the white man says, that mind your business. They know why they said so. You see, everybody abroad has key to his gate, has key to his apartment. Enter your house. Anything that is happening the next door, if it's disturbing you, it's a matter of hello 991 or 119 or wherever. You see police appear now. Hey neighbor, you are disturbing your neighbor. They will control him. It's not alright in Africa. He doesn't want unnecessary stress. That is why he come into his apartment, he open his apartment, he enter and he close it. Whatever he's doing in his apartment is his business. Now we are so used to living together in Africa, doing everything together in Africa. What is not our business, we make our business in Africa. Probably because of our food, all these things doesn't happen to us. In abroad, it's not like that. You mind your business. Why do you think civilized countries are progressing? Why do you think they are growing? Look at the economic, look at the environment. Everything is top notch. Everything is clean. The system is working accordingly. Come police in Africa. Because before they will answer you, they wouldn't mind even asking you on the phone, why did you call me? What is your problem? But abroad, excuse me, 911, before 911 will land, before you know it, there's a knock on your door. Yes, can we help you? Yeah, the policeman will, yes sir, can we help you, sir? This is the problem. They will help you solve the problem immediately because you don't want to use that problem to attract an unnecessary stress into your life. So they are always available to help you. But we now carry those stress from Africa. We take it abroad. Sometimes when I look at some people, even if I hear that they are sick in the hospital, most of the time I don't bother myself, because when you hear why he's in the hospital, you begin to wonder, okay, is this supposed to be his business? We are not in Africa. You are abroad. Mind your business. Even in Africa now, they began to mind their business, so that you will not attract unnecessary sicknesses, unnecessary stress into your life. It's becoming unbecoming nowadays. How can a young boy have stroke? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you putting into your head? That causes the rush of blood into your head. Because until you have a rush into your head, before you will be experiencing stroke. Then what is your problem? Why are you supposed to be thinking of school, learn a trade, how you be able to live a very comfortable home? That's what I was expecting you to be thinking of. What are you thinking? Can you imagine children of nowadays having hypertension? How can a child have an hypertension? What are you doing with it? We thought it's supposed to be, older men's sicknesses because they have a lot in their head. Then when you now hear, why is this guy walking? He's depressed. Why are you walking and talking on the road? What is not his business is what is attracted. It has attracted what is not supposed to be his business into his life. Mind your business. This is the era everybody should mind his business. Do what you know you can do to help anybody. Don't overdo it. If you don't have it, let it go. And because you don't attract unnecessary stress into your own life, they will see you every time. What you hear them saying, hey guy, you're looking good. They say, yes, what's my problem? After I eat, I sleep in the cold. I go to work, I come back, I lock myself into my room, I cook my food, I eat, I sleep. What am I thinking of? In Africa, whatever I have, I send it to them. They don't even need me in Africa, because most of those people in Africa, if you hear what some people had to go through, some people sell a whole house, building, landed property just to come abroad. When you now get abroad now, you say abroad is too cold. Who call you? The system here is different. No, who invited you? And I have my own house, so I've come here now. I'm squatting. You will not squat. What do you want to do? Who told you to sell a whole building in Africa? Can a poor man afford a building? Can a poor man afford the landed property? Then when you see them rushing abroad like that, you would think there's a particular poverty somewhere, and the whole thing now look as if it's only Africa that is experiencing poverty. Until they move out of Africa and now see that, excuse me, it's because the system is not working. That is why. And it's because you attracted what is not supposed to be yours. You add it into your life. You know how many of them are dying abroad? They can't stand it. A girl was crying this afternoon. Canada is too cold. She was shedding tears. It's still on Facebook. It's too cold. I've called my mom. I want to go back to Nigeria. I said, who invited you in the first place? I never knew it was like this. It was what I was seeing and the pictures my friends are sending to me. I said, who invited you in the first place? She was crying like a baby. A grown-up girl of about 25 to 28. I have to go back home. I can't stand it. I'm going back to Nigeria. I said, why did you leave Nigeria before? Look at, I'm wearing 3 clothes. It's still on the internet, as I'm telling you. Look, there's a heater. Heater is working. I'm wearing about 3 to 4 clothes. Yet I can't hold my legs. I'm wearing two socks. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing that. All my legs are stiff. And even with the heater inside the room, I'm still feeling. I can't stand it. I have to go back home. You have to go back home. Why are you announcing it? You see how she invited unnecessary stress into her life. The stress now is giving her depression, frustration, name it. Do you know how much it cost her to come to Canada? Or rather, I think it's UK. Yeah, it's still on the net. I don't want to show stuff like that. That is why I would have showed it to you. Very pretty girl was crying. What's the stress? He said, I can't stand the cold, is too much. Don't you know before you come? Didn't he tell you? This is how she attracted all those things into her life. Now she had to spend another money to go back to Nigeria. The money that is supposed to have used to better your life in Africa there that you are coming from. You now wasted it. You came and say cold is too much. Did they tell you we are here? Do we wear animal skin? We are used to it. We are used to it. Mind your business. This is the era of mind your business. do the little you can do to help yourself to grow well. Eat well, live well, leave other people's problem for them. They too know, they know that without you they can solve the problem. Don't begin to live as if you are the sacrificial lamb of that family. Without you they can survive. If you drop dead today, they will continue to live. Mind your business. This is 2024. Don't attract unnecessary stress into your life, into your business, into your home, so that you will not die untimely death. You know what I'm saying? See you in my next video. Thank you.